Okay, so you know how we like to dig into stuff that maybe doesn't get enough attention,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Well, this week you sent me something that is really kind of surprising.
Yeah.
It's from that Ring of Fire channel over on YouTube.
Right.
And they're talking about this Washington Post piece
Okay.
about how some Republican business leaders are dealing with those Trump trade tariffs.
Interesting.
And it's not what you'd think.
What do you mean?
Instead of pushing back hard,
Yeah.
they're basically just kind of sitting on their hands, hoping a Democrat takes over and undoes everything.
Huh. So we're going deep on that today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out why they do that, what the thinking is.
Makes sense because, right away, the source points out there was a ton of concern about these trade wars.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it wasn't just a few folks grumbling.
Huh.
You had conservative think tanks, economists, pollsters, even some people from within the Trump administration itself saying this is a bad idea.
So you've got all these warnings from all these different sides. And yet these business leaders are like, let's just wait it out.
It's like they're betting on the Democrats.
Right. And the commentary on that Post article puts it pretty bluntly.
How so?
They say the plan is to basically do nothing and hope a Democrat saves us in 4 years.
Wow. That's pretty bold.
Yeah, so the question is, why this inaction? Why not fight back?
Well, the Post article quotes someone who says, these folks are scared of getting Zelensky'd if they speak out against Trump.
Like they're worried he'll come after them and their companies.
Exactly. It's that fear of retaliation.
Right. But it's also interesting because it's not just about the short term.
You're right. There's a longer game at play.
The source actually quotes one anonymous Republican business executive who says the president's not going to be around forever. In 4 years, you have a different administration.
So they're banking on the fact that presidents come and go.
Yeah, it's like they're playing the odds.
And the Ring of Fire analysis brings up a pattern that kind of backs that up.
Oh, yeah.
The analyst talks about their own lifetime. And they've noticed this thing where you have Republican presidents like Reagan, H.W. Bush, W. Bush, then Trump.
Right.
And they're followed by Democratic presidents who have to clean up the economic mess.
Like Clinton, Obama, and Biden.
Right. So even if these business leaders don't love the Democrats, they might see them as the inevitable cleanup crew.
They're thinking long term.
Exactly. And the analyst even suggests that the next Democratic president might have it even harder.
How come?
Well, because each time we don't fully recover from these Republican economic policies.
And then another Republican comes in and makes it worse.
Exactly. So it's like this downward spiral.
So these Republican business leaders might actually be relying on the Democrats to fix the problems caused by Republicans.
And a strange kind of dependence, right?
Totally. So basically what we're seeing here is some Republican business leaders choosing to sit tight during these trade wars.
Mm-hmm.
They're hoping a Democrat will come in and reverse the damage.
Potentially saving them from the consequences.
Which is pretty wild when you think about it.
Yeah. It definitely raises some questions.
Like, what does this say about how risky these trade policies are seen as in the long run?
And what other factors might be at play that we're not even considering?
It's a really fascinating mix of economics and politics that's worth thinking about.
Absolutely.
Lots to ponder there, for sure.
Definitely.